So, how do you know he's coming? Malcolm, what makes you think his people are going to just let him get on a plane and fly here?
He'll come.
Well, how do you know?
Because I'd come if he called me.
Do you trust him? Malcolm, do you trust me?
I don't know if I trust anyone anymore.
But I'd die for you.
People who die for me, I trust least of all. I didn't mean that, shot. I guess I haven't shaken the nightmares yet. At least it'll be over with soon.
What do you mean it'll be over with soon? Malcolm.
Don't you think you ought to get the door?
You know what I think. Minister?
Dr. King. Rashad, I think you can leave Dr. King out alone. I'm quite sure he'll be all right.
Well, I need to check Dr. King.
Check. I was checked once downstairs.
Well, not by me. All right, Dr. King. How do I even know you are Dr. King? That's my thing.
Perhaps I could make a short speech or give an appropriate sermon.
Rashad, that's okay. I don't think I'll be necessary. I'm quite sure that's Dr. King. Just take his coat.
Okay? If you say so. Take your coat, Doctor.
Well, thank you.
Sir. Yeah. I'll be right outside if you need me.
I'm sorry for that, Dr. King. You know, these are troubled times.
I understand. I suppose the bombing has unsettled everyone.
It must have been property in my neighborhood. Did anybody see you come in?
No, I followed your instructions. Next time you want me to take the back stairs, though, you need to get a room on a floor lower than the 7th.
I've seen you on TV. You can afford to lose a few pounds.
Television makes you look heavier. Besides, the stomach is in the finest sense of Southern tradition in the ministry. Congregations don't warm up to thin preachers. Means the preacher's not good enough to accept sweet potato pies in lieu of other donations.
My congregation sells pies street to street. You may say, keep them thin and the donations fat. By the way, is that your lunch in that bag or a tape recorder?
And why would I need a tape recorder?
Some people are nervous coming out of hotel rooms. Mr. Hoover have a way of making people learn.
Well, I've never thought that God couldn't make a mistake, but Hoover does push one's faith beyond all reasonable limits.
Have a seat, Reverend. Don't you want to sit over here on the couch?
This will do just fine, thank you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You into those sit-ins and such.
Well, I find it generally better for your back.
Not good for your head, as I recall. In fact, I'm surprised you still have one after all those non-violent actions you've been involved in.
You'd be amazed how much one can take under purpose.
Perhaps, but I think some people just have hard heads. By the way, I was in Selma last week. I started to come by the jail and pay you a visit.
You should have. Plenty of room in the jail.
I try not to visit jails voluntarily.
I heard your speech on my behalf was very moving.
Yeah, the young people seem to enjoy it. In fact, if I'd spoken along, we all would have came back to jail. Except we wouldn't have stayed. Probably would have been much jail left after we came by there.
Well, I should thank you for not speaking too long then. Being in jail is uncomfortable enough, but having it torn down while you're there is not my idea of how to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Well, don't thank me, thank your meeting planners. In fact, if I left it to him, I wouldn't have got a chance to speak at all. They spent a lot of time trying to calm the crowd down after I got through speaking.
Maybe they were trying to move them in a different direction.
That will help calm them down.
Well, since you couldn't visit me then, I'm visiting you now.
Yes, and I must say I'm impressed. I didn't think you came to northern cities that much. I imagine trying to maneuver these city streets as opposed to those country roads down there you all usually travel on.
Well, if a road was meant to be traveled, it will be.
And if it's destroyed,
Then it will be rebuilt, or it wasn't the road for us.
still a dreamer, huh?
And you're still the revolutionary.
Thank you.
Hadn't realized I paid you a compliment.
Ignorance sometimes is a serious form of flattery.
If I didn't know better, I think you was trying to upset me.
Any man who it used to hit upside their head all the time, I'm quite sure a few mere words wouldn't upset you. How about a drink of water, Dr. King?
No thank you.
How about some tea?
I'm fine.
I want you to eat this.
No thank you, I'm not hungry.
I don't care, eat it anyway.
I don't want it.
Suppose I make you eat
How would you do that?
by force if necessary.
I'd still refuse.
You mean to tell me if I force you to eat this apple, you still wouldn't eat it?
Yes.
Even if you know it's good for you?
Even then.
That's right, Mark. You can't get people to do something they don't want to do. No matter how hard you try, you can't get white folks to love us. I don't care how smooth you make it, they just won't accept it, even if they believe it's good for them.
Isn't it odd that you should try and tilt me with an apple?
Some people see this as temptation. I see it as nourishment.
See what we want to see, I suppose.
Yeah.